Hey guys, Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia here, and today, sorry I haven't posted in so long. Today I'm going to go over a model that I don't think I've done. If I have, then I apologize, but, uh, yeah. Today we're going to be taking a look at 1 to 100 non-grade dynames. Let's get through that, then I have some stuff to talk about. First off, let's go into detail. I fully panel lined this guy. I didn't do all the hand intricacies, but I got the main box, which is I think is okay. This guy has so much panel lining, so much detail, and I gotta show you this GN drive. I have not painted a scrap on it. That is all plastic, and there's clear green in there, 2 pieces of white, 3 pieces of black, and a piece of green, making up that amazing GN drive. The fins, the GN particle emission fins, I think. I don't remember exactly what their function was. Those flip up. I have not done the show accuracy edit on this guy's V-fin yet. You can see he still has a little... Don't poke yourself, guards. Do I have my cutter here? Cutter wing. Yep, that's why I haven't been buying Gundam models. Because of Berth's cutter wing. Chopped my fingers off, so now I can't build them. Okay, but anyway. No, because of Kamen Rider. Yeah, I've been saving up my money so much. I am planning to buy a Deca driver. I want to get Fi's gear eventually. All of the Fi's gear. I found a good price on a set. And I'm gonna go for the Korean on Fi's gear because I don't care if it's Japanese. The build quality is comparable, and the thing with the Korean stuff is it sells for much cheaper. Now, actually, I'm gonna do this first. I'm gonna do this guy just to get him out of the way because he's what I'm actually supposed to be putting up here. Then I'll tell you guys what I'm getting for riders, for my Kamen Rider stuff. I don't know, I may do it in a separate video, I may not. But yeah, this guy takes my 1 to 1/44 and kicks it really hard. Like, I can't even begin to compare. Hang on, let me get the camera lens down. The sniping lens. It's very difficult to do, actually. Because the V-fin has a very odd mechanism, but it's a lot more show accurate than the 1 to 1/44 one. Oh yeah, and by the way, he's got the colorings on his V-fin. The colorings on the face, they're both stickers, but oh well. And yeah, look, you see that camera? That's clear green. They gave you a metallic sticker to put on it to make it pop more. I like the clear green, so I stuck with the clear green. So, while that's down, why don't we give him his rifle? Why don't we look at his rifle? Here it is. It is exceptional. Here we go. I'm actually gonna pull this camera closer to me. Pull my laptop. Here, why don't we actually, for the accessories and some fine details, let's pull this thing up onto my lap. Actually, you know, let's reorient. Sorry. Yeah, I know I'm filming on my bed again. My room is a mess because I'm in the process of redoing a lot of things. I've got some displays being set up. By the way, freaking epic display over there. Optimus and Metroplex with Ironhide. I know I've got crazy posters, crazy crap all over the walls. Master Chief helmet. There's my desk. You've never seen my desk from my bed. And yep, there's the reorganizing stuff. It's all the crap that my wolves, my plush wolves. I got into collecting plush wolves when I was like 8, I think. And I've got like 7 of them, I think. I've never been able to get rid of them because I like wolves so much. And, yeah. I'm half gonna send my Nook away to my friend Danielle. She got hers stolen. And I can't use mine because I don't have a credit card. And my mom won't put hers on me. I'm like, Mom, I'm not gonna buy anything. She's like, I can't trust you. No. Oh, by the way, before I forget completely, he comes with a split open hand for the, actually, this hand sort of serves a double function. You can use this hand for the gun to, yeah, this is almost a gun holding, a gun hand. This is almost to put right here. Fits almost perfectly in there. So yeah, this is almost for the, how many times have I said almost? Jeez. This is for the gun, it seems. Yeah. I should really start scripting these reviews. But I can't do that because I don't have that much time. Or I'm just lazy. You also get the stand connector if you want to get this guy aerial. I don't have any stands still, so sorry. Hilarious part is I think I may have a Tamashii stage before I have a Gundam stand. Yeah, Kamen Rider is the blame. Totally Kamen Rider. Now, before I get into this guy with the rifle, let's get into the rifle. Clear green scope. That is green, by the way, out of the package. No need for paint. That is awesome. And the stand is not a cheap little thing where it's just 2 stands. One just goes tink, pops out, and you pop in the folded out one. This one does it. You fold down the stand, and if you need to get more distance on it, if you want to have him with the legs extended fully, which I've seen pictures of. He actually does do this in the show. It's not just, something that they added in to give you 2 extra pieces of plastic or to not waste some flash, or not flash, waste less sprue. You could pop these in. These are the extended ones. Here, let me pop this out, and I'll show you one of the short ones and one of the long ones. I think I filmed this review. I just never posted it because I never got around to posting the ones that I filmed in a car. But yeah, there we go. You see, it extends about double the length. It's a pretty nice little accessory. Nice thing to have. I never use it because my 1-to-144 dynames is sniping. So I don't display this guy sniping. For the sole reason that I don't have to. But this sniper rifle is definitely worth it. Now, it's got the side handle and this back piece. Look at this. Look at this. It's on a ball joint and it rotates, which means this can be plugged into the arm and you can get them into much more dynamic poses. Here's the awesome part though. The thing that they didn't have to do but did. Watch this handle here. Reload. That is freaking cool. I love that. I love that so much. Here, let's get it from a different angle. Yeah, I'm not just moving the rifle. That's actually a sliding piece in there. That is so freaking awesome. I love that. I can't explain to you how cool that is. That they actually have the ability to cock the sniper rifle. I have a sniper rifle that's a costume prop, full size, that can't even do that. Now, regardless, it is based on a design from Epic Battle Fantasy 3. Yes, I know it's a Flash ripoff of Final Fantasy, but They've got some nice gun designs in there, and it's home built by a friend of mine. I could do armor, I can't do weapons. And my armor is not that good anyway, so I'm not going to post that anytime soon. But, yeah. Okay, now let's get this sniper rifle into his hands. Just so I can show you why this extra peg, why this extra joint on that back that they added is so awesome. Now, if this were the 1 to 144th, you could attach this in, and any pose with the hand facing forward would be fine. You couldn't bend the hand at all. On this guy, that is possible. So you can actually get this guy sniping at much more dynamic angles, which is pretty cool. I actually had this guy in a pose. I couldn't display him in this pose, sadly, because this pose would have required me to cancel out gravity, because it was basically an upside down sniping pose. But yeah, you can get this guy into some amazing poses. Laying down sniping is no problem. Getting him as if he's got the rifle, just cocking the rifle is pretty cool. I like doing that. Like doing the rifle cocking position. That's pretty fun. And pretty much any angle that involves the sniper rifle is possible with this, because you've got that dynamic joint on the back of the sniper rifle, and these hand joints are actually a lot better, a lot nicer than smaller ones. That's for all 1 to 100ths though. And you can really use that cocking lever to get the hand into a more comfortable position as well. Because, I mean, despite the fact that it should be in the forward position, nobody's going to notice if it's in the back position, because nobody will probably think that it can do that. But yeah, here he is in sort of a laid down sniping pose. Probably should switch out the legs, but yeah. There we go. That's just a little example. Now, the sniper rifle also has a very cool feature for storage. And this is something that the Keradim did pretty well too. I like the dynames better than the Keradim, actually. Then again, actually, in some aspects I like the Keradim better because I like the pilot better. The dynames is my favorite of the two mobile suits. Lyle is my favorite of the two pilots, because Lyle sort of had that newcomer aspect to him, and then becoming great and becoming better through the show, whereas Neil was really the leader and I felt shouldn't be. I felt Setsuna should have been sort of more of the leader. Neil had too much experience for Setsuna to really shine. But yeah, you can attach the sniper rifle to his shoulder, which is pretty darn cool. I like having him like this. I actually always have the sniper rifle on his shoulder when I display him. The only thing that really changes is whether or not I do the cloak. Oh, just gave away part of this review. Okay, let's get into the least impressive accessories now. The beam sabers. Now, these are very nice. They're very well in here. Now, how you have to get these out, you push down on the front part here, this part, and it sort of pops them out just slightly. And then you could get your nail or a hobby knife underneath and just sort of pull them up. And then you could just sort of wiggle them out. They're very well in there, which is great because you do not want these things falling out because they're gone. And I seem to remember at one point Neil got pissed because the guy made him need to use his beam saber. somebody. I forget who it was. It's been a while since I've seen Double O, because I've been watching so much Kamen Rider. It used to be I would watch Gundam series over and over again, but now I'm watching Kamen Rider so much. Yeah, but so anyway, you get 2 beams. Here's the other one. Same length, same everything. Nothing really special. And you also get 2 beam sabers, one on each side, as is normal, as is what he's supposed to have. They fit in the hands really well. He doesn't need special manipulators for them. And the beams fit in the sabers really well too. And I know they'll get looser over time, but they're so tight when you first get them that you will not have any problems no matter how many times you jam them in there and pull them back out. Like, I'd say you can get at least 100 times out of them. At least. That's if you're really rough with it, too. The only thing I can see is them breaking off if you're really rough with it. But, hey. So anyway. Let's get into the full cloak. Because, this is impressive, but not so much. You could do the shield. I'm not sure that this is the right one. I don't remember if the slant goes in the front or the back. But yeah, you could get the shield up there. That's pretty cool. I lined these shields. I made them look cool. I didn't do the inside. I want to, but then again, I kind of don't want to redo the whole inside because I did everything in there. I lined it all. So I kind of don't want to redo that. So I almost don't know if I want to do the gray inside or not. I'm still thinking about it. I may do it eventually, but that's only if I get bored. Hang on. You're in the wrong side. Another thing is, these shields are very, very tight sometimes. Especially when you don't want them to be. Okay, the rifle came out, that'll help. Ah, crap. I think I'm actually going to wiggle the shield out of there so I don't break it. Oh my god, it's really jammed in there. God damn it. Yep, here's your problem with these things. They're very tight. So tight, in fact, that I'm afraid I'm going to launch this. Or break it. Either or. Could both happen. I recommend attaching it to the inside peg, because that one's a lot looser, it seems. Or a little looser, at least. Actually, I'm going to have to bite this. Ah, crap. Can't get it. I may end up having to use Vaseline on this or something. Something, slippery to get it out of there. I have to make a store run. I'm literally putting all the force I got on this. Did I do anything? Anything to it? Not a scratch. Not a centimeter. Oh my god. You know what? I just thought of something. And I'm about to go major derp face here. Why don't, for the sake of this review, for the sake of letting it go on... Oh, fuck. I just realized something. If I put the right part in there, it's going to then look derp face. I was thinking, hey, oh, finally! Finally! Let go. Jeez, that thing was really in there. That was probably the single problem I will tell you about this guy. He does have issues with the tightness in that piece. Just that piece. And actually, you could almost break your shields. I almost broke one of mine. Let's see if this one's stressed, too. This one's stressed just as much. They're both really stressed, and it's because that joint is really messed up. And how many times I've actually had to take this connector out just to put it in there. It seems like the outside connector is for the sniper rifle, the inside is for the shield. You gotta remember that, because if you screw it up, you're boned. You really are. Like, you saw how long that took me? That's after like 5 times in there and loosening that peg up so much. I actually had to boil this. I had to boil the part just to get it loose enough to let go. It still didn't make it loose enough to the point where the thing will sacrifice its part really easily. Oh, you know, I'm actually going to try something here. On camera mod. If I screw this up, you'll get to watch. If I hurt myself, you get to watch even more. Okay, I don't have my knife nearby. I do not have my knife nearby. Crap. Okay. One suggestion here, and that would be take a knife and shave off a little of the back of these pieces, just to make it a little more flush, a little less, you know, able to screw up and be totally and be a terrible thing. Okay, let's just get this thing going. Just get his cloak on. Now I did paint the gray on the cloak, but that was just because I couldn't stand it anymore. I didn't want to have those gray stickers on there, because stickers are stupid. Okay, I'm not even going to plug these shields in all the way, both for the sake of making them flush and for the sake of the fact that I won't be able to get them out if I do. Okay. And let's get this one in. And I think I actually had them in the right way before I tried to get them out. Derp face once again. There. That's all I'm going to give it. So yes, here he is with the shield. Let's open up the shield here. Show you the open shield form. So he can get his arm up through there to hold his sniper rifle. Or if you bought the giant GN arms with the 1 to 1/44, his pistols. And I don't even think the GN arms version did come with this. Or, you know, if you bought the Astria F-Type, you got the pistols too, so you could have this in 1 to 1/44. You just needed to buy a whole nother model. This one isn't going to put up with that bullcrap. They give you them. They give you the pistols in their containers with the right connection. Bam. Bam, you're done. One box. One box you had to buy for this. And I have no idea to this day why the 1 to 1/44 couldn't have put the potentially 3 extra pieces. If they had engineered it right, 3 extra pieces, 4 if I'm miscalculating the necessity for a second half to the pistol. I don't think this guy had 2 halves. Yeah, he did. 4 if you're unlucky. 4 if they couldn't design the pistol to be double-sided. Because it is a pretty thin pistol. I could see that being solid plastic and not being that bad of a waste of plastic for them. I mean, making the sniper rifle solid plastic with this thing being this thick, yeah, that would be a waste. Probably. So I can see why they'd give you 2 halves. But the pistols could potentially be 6, total of 6 pieces of plastic. Maybe 8, maybe 10 if they did the exact design that the ones on here had. I have no idea why they didn't do that with the 1 to 144th. It is still stupid to me even after all of these years. Or this year or so. And, oh yeah, you can flip the wings out. I have them like, I do this with them when they're flipped out. Have them sort of back like this. That's just me. I don't know if he actually does that. I think he just has them like this. Or maybe these things just disappear and he just has the big parts on there. And has them all the way back. Okay, this is so nerve-wracking. Because it's so tight. That's great. Because it means it's not going to loosen up too much anytime soon. But it's terrible because it's too tight. But yeah, these are the weapons I display this guy with. Because the other one can't do it at all. I often just have the pistols in there. And just have him standing there with just looking all BA. Because the pistols can shoot from inside the boxes. You see those black lines that I've pen lined? Yeah. Now, I'll show you the pistol going into the hand gimmick that he actually does in the show. This is how he pulls them out. He can do that whole thing without detaching anything, which is awesome. I like it when the proportions are perfect to the show. Like when you can actually grab a hold of that in there and you can have him sort of pulling the pistol out. If you have the legs straight, you should have no problem with that. If you try to bend it and get it into any more of a dynamic pose than just straight, you may have a problem with that. Because he does have his legs straight when he pulls them out. He does just sort of stand when he's pulling them out. Try to get it any more dynamic than maybe something that involves bending the ankles out a little bit, displaying the legs just a little. Because these are mounted below the knee, yeah, you're going to have a little problem. But, yeah, there you go. This guy suffers from a little hover body syndrome, but oh well. But yeah, you see, you can get his hand on the pistol's handle and actually be pulling it out, both in the process of pulling it out by bending the leg back a little, just about to clear it. You get him through the whole procedure of pulling these out. Just have it, or you could just have it in use, like I think most of us will want to do. And here are the GN pistols. They're actually really cool for being so small. I actually like them much better than the later ones. They got a scope on there, that sticker. Barrel I painted, but the barrel has a recessed piece in there that is on one side only. So it's one of the good barrels where you get a recessed little disc that comes out into one of the two sides. These fit very well in his hands. You can almost not get them out easily, which is great because in a display, you wouldn't want to get them out easily. The way I display this guy always is I like him doing it doing side holding him. I don't know what that's called. Hang on, do I have a Nerf gun handy? Why would I demo it with a Nerf gun? I've got the freaking Gundam. Jeez, I'm an idiot. Sometimes. Sorry, guys. This is the most frequent pose that I have him in. Just like this. With his pistols sideways. Yeah. If I want to do, Black Ops. Yeah. Was it one pistol or two in Black Ops? I don't remember. But yeah. This almost makes me want to have this guy on my shelf, just sitting off at the side of my shelf like this. Because this looks pretty dang cool. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do something I almost never do. Ever. I'm going to disassemble one of these. Just to show to you guys how dumb Bandai is sometimes. Okay. Pistol. Let's have it. This is what they could have done in 1 to 144th. I do believe I showed this off in my Ashtray review. I have the pieces there. I don't remember how many pieces were in Ashtrays, but these are dynames. These are the dynames pistols. These are not Ashtray F2s pistols that then became dynames pistols because, hey, or that were dynames pistols. Oh wait, I spoke a lie. There was not a disc that was in one side. It was both sides. You had to paint both. But hey, so 2 pistols and a sticker for the pistol itself. 2 pieces and a sticker for the pistol. For the case. And this could be less if they engineered it a little less perfectly. 1 piece down here, 1 for the bottom. A little grip piece, which I'm not actually going to take out, because it was very hard to get in there, and it's not that stable. So you know what, let's do it. Now, you know what, I'm not going to do it. This little piece here that moves to allow it to open and close, and the top. So 3 pieces maximum for the barrel, for the canister, for the pistols to hold them. 3 pieces. Right here, 3 pieces, plus 2 pieces for the pistol itself. I think they could get away with 1, because this is how thin it is here. It almost does have a gap in there for when you... It almost does have a gap where there's not plastic in this scale. In 1 to 144th, I think it would be solid almost, if they made it 2 pieces. So I think they could get away with a 3-piece pistol holder in 1 to 144. I think they could. 3 pieces. Because I don't know if they'd have to do that little grip thing as a separate piece either. But yeah. So, you, Bandai. I don't want to have to pay for the whole D-type GN arms. I mean, I do want the GN arms. I'm going to buy them as a knockoff, though, if I can find them for cheap. I'm going to buy a TT Hongli one. I mean, I know not as much quality. In fact, I don't know. I may end up buying the Bandai ones if I can find a 50% off on HLJ or something. Again, I'm suspended on HLJ because I couldn't pull through with a purchase because they... Well, I dropped out of a purchase, which they suspended me for, because they didn't have half of the kits. They canceled half of the kits of my order. Screw you guys. Okay, so I'll see you guys. This has been Galactic Marine 501. Half an hour stream. Sorry guys, I was ranting. I'll tell you guys about the Common Riders in a few minutes.